Hi, I'm just editing this video, about to show you the Grampians Peak Trail and how much fun we had. But however, I should just give you just a general warning at the start. If you're thinking about doing the Grampians Peak Trail, the shelters and everything are wonderful and there's plenty of water. But it is actually a lot harder hike than we realised, and we didn't pack train for this hike like we normally would. We thought it'd be fairly easy, to be quite honest, because they're not big days. So sometimes you'll see a 9k day and it's actually a really hard day. It's just, the terrain is very tricky and technical, so just be aware of that. So yeah, highly recommend that you train with, you know, the types of weight that you'll be taking on your pack up hills, and just get used to that. And also realise that the weather, say it's 28 degrees on the Grampians Peak Trail is extremely hot because the sun's rays bounce off the rocks and back up at you, so you sort of get it both ways. So if it's 28 degrees, it feels like 38 degrees. It's just that simple. Anyway, enjoy the footage, and yeah, I hope I'm not putting you off it. It's worth doing, just need to be prepared. Plenty of water, that wasn't a problem, and the facilities are great, but I just think we should let people know we found it harder. We found it harder than Larapinta, just to give you an idea of you know, sort of how hard it is. Anyway, enjoy, bye. Day one of Grampians Peak Trail. A lot of climbing up the rock faces and rocky mountains, really. Just a bit of a plateau here. Pack's feeling good. Lots of hikers on the trail. There's a marathon event coming through here in a few days, and some knuckleheads been pulling up their markers, so we're going to contact the company and let them know that someone's being stupid. Apart from that, very uneventful. Saw some kangaroos. Yeah, nice trail, good weather. Yeah, feeling positive about the hike. Got another nearly 2 weeks in front of us. I don't know. Bye. This is the Barigar Campground. I'll just give you a look around. Pretty cool. At the top, if you just go up these steps, you can see they made these great little seats, those lean back seats to sit on. Yeah, it's a really cool. We stayed the night here, and you got a great shelter there. I'll show you the shelter. Shelter's unbelievably got no mice, which was great because most shelters in Australia have mice. So you've got a couple of camp tables, nice big window there. These doors shut, keep the flies out. And another table, kitchen area. It's got really good, it's a light that doesn't work, but you've got lots and lots of 6 chargers there to charge your phone. It works off a solar panel. Fire extinguisher, another door, and a great big water tank. Yeah, with the sink. I'll show you the campsites. At this campsite, they have really good platforms scattered through the bush, which are really cool. There's Phil's platform, and they're adjustable, so they'll take all different sizes, and they've got quite good toilets too. The campsites are away from the shelter, but not far. I reckon there must be about 15 of them. And so this is a double, and they're really well thought out to, you know, rather than use pegs uses chain system. You can adjust it and yeah, set your pegs. But they're nicely spaced apart. Well, not this is a double, but usually they're singles, so you're just far apart enough so you don't hear snorers. But yeah, really lovely setting. Yeah, enjoyable night. You met there's a couple coming through for 3 days, and then there's a guy doing most of it, David, that we both parties seem really cool. No worries. See ya. Day 2, Grampians Peak Trail. Just heading to Barigar Campground. It's only an 11k day, so pretty straightforward, very relaxing. Late start, took off about 9. Yeah, just picking our way through. Probably got another 6k's to go. Yeah, it's a lovely day. No wind, sunny. There's a nice little bridge, isn't it?
I guess there's times where there's water ripping through that, and that's why they've got the bridge.
Probably. There's down there. This is a creek and a bridge. Just crossing. Pretty good looking. On the way to our campsite at Gar, about midday. Doesn't look like it's flowing, but yeah, it looks like an interesting crossing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Sort of billabong. Beautiful billabong. The Grampians Peak Trail. Waterfall, it's a bit dry. Little waterfall billabong on the way to Barigar Campground. You can hear little frogs in the distance. It's good to see some frogs out here. Love frogs.
Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
3:30 in the afternoon, arrived at Barigar Campground. A bit of a big climb up, really. First thing you come across is the toilets, which are amazing. They're the only sort of campground toilets that I've been to that don't smell, and they use a strange system, unusual, I've never seen before, where they have pods underneath the pot, and they come and helicopter. When they get full, they come and bring empty ones and take out the full ones. Let's have a look along this whole campsite's on a cliff, so I'll show you what's going on with that. As you see, Gar campsite along the cliff here. They've got campsites right on the cliff. There's the view, $1 million view. That view, how good's that? There's the shelter for the Gar shelter. As you can see, it's got a great view out across the northern aspect of the Grampians. Not far from the Gar hut is these chairs. What a great view. Watch the sun go down. Standing on the edge here. Great look down. Morning. Day day 3 on the trail, heading to Barigar campsite. Just had lunch back there under some rocks. It's really shaded and nice. Lots of little lizards. Great views either side of the ridgeline. That's what we'll walk on now, ridgeline, heading to Barigar campsite. Grampians view from the trail. Lots of sandstone geology. Just filming this to show you guys what it looks like on the trail. It's just sort of very rocky. This is probably typical of the trail, just working your way up and down sandstone blocks. Some interesting geology. See if we can see some. I'll find you some. Here's a really good example of these lines in the sandstone. The cracks open up, millions or thousands of years ago or whatever, and the water flows through and leaves deposits of harder stone there, and in this case these are probably quartz. So you can see they're less likely to wear than the surrounding limestone. Beautiful view from one of the ridge lines. Love that lake down there. It's really nice. Nice little stream running across the track. Tiny billabong just down there. Beautiful little creek flowing. I reckon you could drink that water. Been a big day. I think it was like 15 or 16 k's. Just coming into Barigar campsite. It was just technically tricky. It was just slow going, lots of ridge lines and whatnot. Anyway, here it is. It looks great. The Barigar campsite. Looks like there's a bit of talk whether there's water here or not, but looks like there's plenty of water. Yeah. Little campsite nestled in the bush. Time to chill out and relax. This is Lake Wartook in the Grampians, just near the shelter we're staying at. Almost looks like you'd expect to see, it's sort of a lake and wetlands in one, you'd expect to see dinosaurs roaming around in it. It's just really, really cool. Sort of looks very untouched. Hopefully that's the case. Beautiful lake. Lovely bird noises. Love this rock formation, whatever it is. The trail goes underneath, through just by the base of it. Oh, and good morning. Just coming into Hall's Gap, about 11 o'clock. It's going to be great to spend the night here. Have some town food and a wash. Made it. 3 k's to go, just got to go down there and a hamburger and a few beers tonight, a tea. maybe a bit of a wash my clothes, and resupply. Halls Gap.
And how does this cap off this year? I know you've got another race before Christmas, but how does it cap off?
Like my last old race and Oz being this one for the year is absolutely
This is
incredible.
the winning female.
I don't think there's much better.
Morning, stayed in Halls Gap Caravan Park this morning. Last night or yesterday was a big massive run, 50 k's, all the runners come in. We came in about the same time as the leader. Today there's, I believe it or not, a 100k run. It starts at midday, and there's another run that just left the same time as we did. These guys are just superhuman, they're amazing. They look pretty cooked when they come in though. They all looked that 100-yard stare. Yeah, so we're just heading to the next campsite now. Walking along next to a lovely stream that you might hear in the background. Yeah, hopefully it's a good day. We've started at 6:30 because we're just trying to avoid the heat. It's going to get quite hot today.